Okay, hey, what's up, guys? Give me just 1 second because my camera did not turn on just now, but it did the same issue yesterday, so it's just going to take me a couple seconds to fix it real quick.
The sound check is good though.
I'm happy my sound check's good. Thank you, Avi. Yeah, it like started doing this as of yesterday. And I don't know. Oh!
Hey.
It looks like I'm coming through. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. It was just coming through, so I'm trying to figure out where it's even at right now. Hold on. Okay, what I'm going to probably have to do is just go ahead and add a new one on, or I can just move my stuff over. So hopefully the music is keeping y'all chill because I'm coming on. See, the problem is that this guy is like showing up behind stuff. And that might be what the true issue is. So I'm just going to put me a new camera on here so that I don't have to worry about this because I don't have time for this to be tweaking out like this. Let me know what you guys think about the music. I'm trying different playlists once again. I'm really liking this one personally. So I'm just fixing my camera really quickly, guys. So if you guys are patient with me for a couple more seconds, I'm getting right into it. We're just gonna add a new source. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm just having a camera issue right now. I'm fixing my camera right now as I'm talking to you guys. So if you guys just bear with me. It's an issue that just started occurring as of yesterday, so I'm not really sure why it's happening, but we're gonna get it up and running. So don't y'all worry. Okay, I'm just gonna transition this over. I still have to like crop my camera and stuff. But what's up, guys? This is Lipsticks and Joysticks finally. And today I'm going to be doing an Ironman challenge featuring Group Ironman. So I'm super excited for that. I actually have not made the account, so you guys are gonna be joining me for that ride. But also, while I am on, I'm going to be showing you guys my tomato and cheese butter recipe that I made the other day. And I will also be showing you how you can make your very own Blurberry special. So I'm super excited for that. I'm going to pull up my chat right here because I'm still fixing some stuff over here. But how are y'all's day? Happy Memorial Weekend if you're in the States. I'm super excited. I'm excited for this stream. I really am. Um,
We're doing Ironman or hardcore?
we can do hardcore Ironman.
Mm,
And then Avi, I might join the Discord with you. That way, people who are watching can hear our conversation.
okay. I'll be in this.
Yeah. And thank you guys for still sticking around while I was fixing the camera. I don't know why, but this issue started happening yesterday with my camera where it's not coming in when I get on. I don't really know why it started being an issue because I never had this issue before. I feel like my camera's flipped. Am I wrong? Or is it always this way? I feel like it's flipped, but you know, we here now. That's the best cropping we're going to get for right now. I swear it just did it flip it again.
Yes.
Okay, I felt like I was going crazy. So I'm going to be joining the chat with Avi, and we're going to be jumping straight into this. Dry, no rubber. We're going to jump in and log into my account.
So hardcore Ironman?
Yes.
Oh man. I have played very recently. Send me the bird part. Wow, they have like a whole like cutscene now.
Yeah, because you end up in birth rope when you make your account now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, let me make sure I did this right.
Ooh, I gotta change all the settings now. So much.
Okay, so I'm going to transition us over right now to the game. Super hyped for this.
Hype train. Hype train.
Okay, so I'm going to be pausing my music just for a second so we can get into this. We're going to be making my character. Super hype.
Bow, bow, bow.
What's advanced play mode? What's that?
That's where you select that.
Oh, so it's not like old school. Okay.
It's so different having just made the things.
It feels different. Let me add my camera, my new camera on here too so that people can even see me. Yes, yes, yes. And we're going to be doing a lot of stuff on the fly. For the first time today, I'm going to be showing one of the recipes that I made directly from Gian's diary. So I'm super excited for that because that actually went pretty well. I made myself bread. I got bread for days. I actually have another loaf, so I might bust that open if I don't cook dinner today. We shall see. We shall see. I'm gonna plot myself over in this good old corner.
Can you join up the Discord?
Yes, I'm going to. It's just a lot of chaos happening when stuff doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
So I just need a couple seconds to get my life together.
Get it together, bro.
Yeah, because like the thing is, it really does take a lot of time to set up things for your stream. So when something goes wrong, like your layout, it just takes time, y'all. It takes time. I appreciate those of you who are like sitting there waiting for me. Because y'all totally don't have to. It's up to y'all if you want to be here. So I appreciate those of y'all that understand technical difficulties happen. This is the first time in a few years that I've had an actual technical difficulty too. Like, I hate to say it, but I felt kind of embarrassed. Yeah, I usually don't have any of these issues, so that's okay though. Okay, so I'm gonna transition this over, but just so that you guys are aware, I am cropping it right now so that it's fitting on there correctly. We're gonna edit my filters and we're going to crop. Add a filter. Crop pad. Add. Okay, so top we're going to do like 10 up top. Well, actually, I think I can just edit like the resolution. What the hell am I doing? I can just edit the resolution of my camera. See, I've had the same setup for like 3-ish years. What's the last time I like did a whole overhaul? I have another overhaul coming up soon. Clearly, I didn't do it soon enough. Uh, as these kinds of issues are occurring now, but you know. Um, okay, so what I'm gonna do is just shrink my big ass head down, and we're just gonna put myself in here because I really don't have time to be fighting with this right now. Cool. Okay, like I said, thank you guys for those of you that stuck around. I know I see we have one friend that kind of fleed the bunch, but we here, like I said. Okay, so we're going to get this show on the road and just jump into creating my character. I'm going to do this quickly. Usually I think I take a lot of time with this. Oh my goodness, they've updated a lot of the styles and stuff. It's kind of nice.
We're gonna be doing this one for a while though, so you gotta make it look good.
Yes. So this is going to be the first in a series of different, yes, you did see that for a second. No worries. That was me ebbing about my new 3D models. Yeah, it's been so long since I made a new character. I kind of like the pigtails.
You gotta like.
As in, I really do like the pigtails. What's up, Lotus? Oh my goodness, were you around for the technical issues that I just had? I was just on here and I was telling people it's been like 2 or 3 years since I had a super big technical issue. I think you were probably on that one time that I had like my audio stopped working, my camera stopped working, everything started lagging. I don't know. I remember this vividly, like this one really bad time because I was still in college at the time, and it was just bad. I gotta give her pink hair. I think this pink hair is closer to the pink hair that I have though. I don't like that weird texturing thing that they have on there. I don't know if I can like fix it. But oh man. This is the first time, so I'm doing a group Ironman feature, and I will also be showing what I promised last week, my Bada bread. I might show that today and tomorrow on stream for people who want to see that. So I do have that video. I'm going to play it over in the corner in just a second while I'm getting started. Are you enjoying your weekend, your holiday? Did you have off today, or was it a work day for you? I always choose this outfit. I feel like I should choose something different. I always start with this outfit right there. I just don't like any of the other outfits, I think. That one's pretty cool because it looks like the barbarian outfit. Maybe I'll do that because that's actually looks kind of cute. Instead of doing the Aryan-esque top. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that one. No, that deserved to be in caps, bruh. Monday is off. I'm lucky because I right now my new job is at the youth program, but I work on a military installation. So usually for certain holidays, they get like family days. So because they have Friday off, I have Friday off, and it's kind of great. But I'm happy to have Monday off as well. I'm taking too much time for this. Let me speed it up. I don't know. There's something special about character customization for me. I love character customization. Let's choose a different color for this though. Oh, I like that one. Where was it? Brown? Was it this color? Yeah. Um yeah. Okay. I have played very recently.
Oh, hi.
Am I in? Are we straight pimping?
We're in the same world.
Oh god. When we finish creating our game, I'll have you try out the character customization for it. Lotus. We're making a pirate game. Me and some friends. Super excited for it.
Hi, friend.
Boop, 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 boop.
You're
So,
about to be my friend.
actually, so the last time that I made another account, so I did make one account in the past year, I think. And they dropped me a birth throat, but some of the stuff is already different from what I remember. So that's kind of cool. I kind of like being dropped in birth throat. I did make my account on old school RuneScape before I came here, and I felt like I was pulling my teeth out. Like, I got so annoyed by it. I was like, why am I doing this? Why are they torturing me? Make it stop. Because on old school RuneScape, you can tell them, like, I'm an experienced player. That shit don't matter. They're like, oh, cool. We're just taking data.
Yep, that's how it goes.
I think eventually I will have some old school RuneScape group Ironman content as well, but for right now, this is where we're at. This is where we're at for now.
Gotta add me.
Oh, I have to ask you. Is that you walking back and forth? Why do you look like Captain Bat?
Because that's how I always am.
Why am I taller than you?
Because that's a great question.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not. Now that we're on the even. Look, I look so fabulous.
I
Look
know.
at that.
Now drop your dagger and eat your shrimp.
You would think by now I could just like add you by right clicking, but no.
I thought there was a way of it.
Well, if you said something in chat, I can. So like, okay. Ha. Wait, how do you... Oh my god. I'm not an Ironman. Can I change it still?
I don't know, actually.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Can you change it?
I don't know if I can or not. Okay, this is no good this is no good at all. I might have to make another account. Oh my god.
You can run my old school account through its money.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so I'm gonna hop on my other account. Oh my god, guys, I fucked up. I fucked up. Okay. I was so excited about making the character. I even... Oh no. Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Go.
I have to make another account, but it's all good.
Oh my god.
What's up, Pugsby? I'm doing an Ironman account. I accidentally went through without making it into an Ironman, so I'm about to go on my other account. Well, actually, I'm about to make another account again.
Look it up and see, because I feel like there's should be a way.
I don't think there's a way after you made it. You can double check for me, but I might have to just make a new account. So I have to log out of this account real quick, guys.
No.
Yeah, I apologize. Okay. I do have an account linked to this one on old school, but this is not an old school RuneScape account.
Should I go buy another bond?
No, it's all good. I'll figure it out. I'll give you guys all my bank information so I can go in as I'm sweating. I can't believe I did that. I made her so cute.
6 million gone.
It's okay. How much are bonds on RuneScape 3 right now? They're like 34 mil
Too
still.
much. They're like 50.
They're like 50. I might have 50 mil.
You're right.
I might have 50.
Well, yeah, but if you're an Ironman, you can't.
I know. Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So my friend wants us to do, well, I think technically to do Dungeoneering only, we have to have membership.
I made that the best.
34 mil. Yes.
No, they're way
Puxby, are you a old school RuneScape player solely? Are you a player die hard kind of person? Okay, so this one, I don't know what account I just logged into an account. I don't know what account I logged into. Oh my goodness, people.
My Christmas tree kite's finally sold.
But here we go again. Okay, before I do any of that, well, I'm making a new character again. I don't know what account. Apparently, I had another account set up that I never used on RuneScape 3 because I literally just logged in.
You're taking after me.
Except for I use the same email. Now everybody can hack into my stuff because I said that out loud. If you want to take my identity while you're at it, you might want to pay some bills for me while you're doing it. That'd be cool. Okay, I'm gonna make her look exactly the same as the imposter Kim. I don't know what her name is gonna be though, because I logged into the account, but I don't know what person this is.
The sanctity is destroyed.
What sanctity?
You'll never have imposter Kim again.
I'll just rename her later. It's not a big deal.
Imposter Kim number 2.
Yes, exactly. Woo! You get hired at Boeing? That's lit as hell, Brad. So I'm going to be making a Blurberry special on stream today. So I'll make it in your honor. Congrats. That's lit. What are you gonna be doing with Boeing? Out of curiosity, I think that's super fucking cool. Honestly, like that's a huge like long-standing company. So fly people around the world. Okay, so you get to do some cool shit then. You're not just like behind. I'm sorry, like for people who do sit behind a desk, there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes I feel like it would get boring. I'm a hands-on kind of worker too, so well, something fun happened. Thank you for the cheer. Thank you for the biddies, Sonic. What you doing, girl? Are you on the game? I hope you're on the game right now. Okay, I gotta change my shoes. So what people just witnessed was me make the wrong account type.
Major blunder.
Yeah. You know, sweat drops. So we'll see what happens. Ooh, you need to start dropping some of your clips. I can play them. I have played very recently, as in I just accidentally made the wrong kind of account. Oh my god. So we'll see what happens. I actually don't know what account this one's linked to.
Who knows?
I don't even know what email I put in just now.
Are you serious?
Well, I put in the same email. I don't know where I put the thought. I said the thought. E-thought of the year over here. But I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty solid that this one is not a member. So I'm going to open this up in another screen and put my bond and stuff on it.
I don't know, but
What do I seek? Something to kill.
Oh, wait, are you doing that?
Wait, it told me to do it.
It's just a pathway.
Oh, okay. Can I go to Damonheim on a free account?
Yeah.
Oh. Don't I need my ring from him then?
No, you can go to Lumbridge. There's a
Cool.
that takes you there.
So I'm about to walk to Lumbridge so we can begin this adventure starting at Damonheim. So we're going to get there. Technically, I'm supposed to talk to him.
You can clear the path.
Even though my friend is telling me not to, but you know, it is what it is.
Because it's a dungeoneering only, you can only do dungeoneering.
Oh, that's true. So I can't do that. It's gonna bother me for a while, but I'll get over it. Let me remove it.
Achievement thing, just clear the path.
I know, I removed it.
Yes.
Okay, so
Excellent.
this is supposed to be a Dungeoneering only account. So I'm about to head over to good old Lummy. Pretty sure I gotta head south from here though. Yep. I always forget where Berthrop's even located at. But I can get to Damonheim. Yep, we good. I don't need membership on this one. I already have membership on my main. What's the point?
Wait, are we doing it free?
Well, like, my account, I screwed it up.
Ah, yeah.
So I'm about to just go to Lummy and then worry about that later, because the beginning stuff I don't need to worry about. So the goal with this account is that I only level up inside of dungeons. I don't get to do anything on the outside of the dungeon at all, so I'm going to bypass and hopefully not die walking past anything right now. But this account will be soiled and sullied if I do not just walk past everything. And I'm sorry guys, I had to close out my blender and stuff because that is why I'm in fact lagging. I was working on a lot of stuff this morning. I forgot to close it all. Working on a video game with my friends. Let me tell you about my best friends. Okay. So I apologize. I was just closing stuff out while I'm traveling. And I do think that I probably have my settings on ultra right now. They're only on high, but I'm going to turn down to mid while I'm streaming. Infamous pause. Reloads. Cool. I usually, if I'm not streaming, I have everything turned up super high because it's super pretty, but for my sanity. Okay, so I'm just going to mark Lumbridge on the map real quick so that I don't end up in the wrong place. Okay, so I'm heading down, making my way through the hood, walking fast. Okay, so in a few seconds too, I will be showing you all my tomato and cheese bata recipe that I made last weekend. So originally I was supposed to have, start this group Ironman special last week. I did miss my stream last week, but I did finish making my tomato and cheese bata. Hey. So I'm super excited to show you guys exactly how that recipe turned out. I'm going the wrong way. We're gonna go this way. I'm trying to face only north because a lot of people yell at me when I spin around a lot, but I'm turned around backwards now because I don't know where I'm going. I usually use all the shortcuts. Yep, and I totally just turned around because screw this. I can't tell where I'm going. Well, like I said, congrats, Pugsby, and I'll show you how to make a Blurberry special in just a second to celebrate. Yeah, I have to face south to get to Lummi, because Lummi is south from where I'm from. Upload. Okay, so this is a hardcore Iron Woman account, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't go past anything that would like high-key kill me.
That would be absolutely.
I know, like in the first 5 seconds of me playing, I die. Sad day. Okay, so I am going to Draenor now. I did. So apparently I had an account that I never used for RuneScape 3, so I logged in. I don't even know what account I logged in on. I'm not as crazy as some other people. It's a hardcore Ironman. It's a Kimla account. So I'll put it in chat. My username right now. Yeah, because I always choose the same name. So this is one of the accounts I made early on. So it was probably when I was doing multi-accounts on old school RuneScape. So I would do like 5 accounts at the same time and play because I had no life for like 2 years. You know, it happens to the best of us. We've all had that path happen at some point, right? Sorry if it is like taking a second to load sometimes when I'm clicking through right now. I still have to adjust my settings, but I'm trying to just hurry up and get to Lummi so I can begin. It's just me walking, making my way through the hood, walking fast. Wait, wait, but I don't want to go through the swamp necessarily, right? Because I could die. Oh, they moved the swamp so far south now.
Crazy.
It's been a long time since I've actually traveled through this area. I'm gonna add you on here. Oh, I'm not trying to vote. I can vote on my real account. I forgot that I can vote. Shoot. Yeah, see, I was trying to click on this to open up my friends list. Maybe if they had the friends list pop up first instead of this thing, you can get to it from there. It's been a long time since I used this account because I'm looking at the names I have on here. Man. Alright, I sent you a friend request. Hi! I like how you heard me say hi and I just messaged you back though. Okay, let me go a little bit further south. And Avi, I'm coming into the chat right now, but who do I get the ring from? I forget. It's the guy.
But you get to Lumbridge and there's the boat in the little swamp area.
Okay.
And he'll take you to.
Okay, over next to Alkyra, like the bridge that goes to Alkyra when you finish the quest.
Yeah, it's a.
Okay, so I'm in Lummi. I'm not going to even get like the free stuff that I could get from the beginner people if I wanted to.
No, we're taking care of this.
Yeah, we're going to go just completely south. I don't have it right now. I'm probably going to have to get it on there like in a couple seconds because I screwed up. I screwed up, to be honest, and that's why I don't have it. It's not the Fremnik ship.
Let me go back to. I'm pretty sure that's.
I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one.
Well, I already sailed away, so hopefully it is. Yes. It was. Okay, so I'm officially in Damonheim, and it's funny because all the lagging stopped. Girls such a Shadow Reef. Oh, yeah. I can't wait till we can get up there.
Dude, go ahead and wait there, because I'm about to get you a bomb. What? The Phasmids? Crazy. They upcharge. On the bright side, my Christmas tree kite finally sold.
Oh my god. Yeah, a lot of the Christmas stuff is starting to sell now, but I think people are saving up for when it spikes again in December.
How much is it gonna be? Just crazy.
Usually all the holiday stuff doubles around. Like, I feel like personally, I don't know, I'm not an expert, but I feel like all the holiday stuff like doubles. No, y'all are good. I can start doing Damonheim without it.
No.
Because I can log on my other account and get myself a bond.
It's okay. You can pay me back.
You guys make me sweat.
I just need to come up with another 5 million.
I need to do another bond giveaway soon. Lotus, you don't have to, no, Brad. I appreciate it. Wait, somebody said something about a smuggler with a rusty pike. Oh, that's an NPC. Okay, so I don't have anything in the bank because I guess just started. So I'll show you guys. All I have are these shrimps, and I'll drop these shrimps on the floor. We are starting this account completely fresh from scratch. I did not pick up anything. I did not level on the way here. And we can only level this account in the dungeons. So this is my first time doing this kind of challenge on my Ironman account. If you've been with me for a while, some of my other Ironman accounts, the first time I died on there, and the only times I've ever died, even after going to Wildy's from dying from a rat killing me because I AFK'd. So sad days, right? I think the second account that I died on was because a chicken killed me too. And usually I die because I'm AFK, not because I suck at the game. I do suck at most of the games that I like to play, but I enjoy doing them to 100% completion.
Alright. What world are you on?
Shoot. Fuck if I know. I'm on world 249. I did drop those shrimps. And I have my Damonheim ring, so I'm gonna start getting started on that.
I'm coming.
Yep, you're all good. While that's happening, I'm gonna start pulling up my tomato and cheese bata recipe and the video of it. So I'll plop that over in the corner while I begin playing, and I'm waiting for my friend Avi to get here. So last weekend I was supposed to start this challenge, like I said, and I did make tomato and cheese bata as it was written in Gian's diary. Now I did have to fill in some of the blanks because some of the stuff was not in there that you needed to complete the recipe. But it turned out super yummy. I might even bust out some of the bread because I still have one loaf left from the recipe that I made last week. I'll also be briefly making a celebratory Blurberry special. So I'm excited for that as well. Avi, are you almost here?
Yeah, I'm just trying to come to your world.
Okay. I'm coming inside of the Discord chat right now.
Okay. I am here.
Oh, and Bray is in right now, but it looks like he's in the general.
Alright. Okay, trade friend.
Like, so why can't we trade? We can trade bonds, but we can trade other stuff. They just want to make money.
Yeah.
Money. I should have gave you my shrimpies.
I would have loved it because I have 0 GP now.
I'll make it up to you with my money. I think my wealth is more than you on my main account.
That's close.
It's
Actually,
close.
more now.
It's close.
Well, it is now, especially considering the fact that I have zero money.
monies.
What's happening, Sonic? Is anything bad happening? Is my stream lagging? I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
Alright, what world are we?
What are we gonna go to for this funness?
Or she probably just saw that I screwed up the account. Let me fix the echoing that's happening real quick.
Check to make sure it's good, and it seems like it.
Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, we're good to go.
Let's go to 50.
Ciabatta, ciabatta, bada bread. Yeah, bada bread. I definitely made bada bread. So it does look like that. Is that? Who is this? Lotus, that's you. God. You look scary. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Y'all didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it because I just screwed up my account. Your person looks cool. I'm jealous. Okay, so I'm going to redeem these really quickly. And like I said, I'm going to be turning down Avi's ass because I be echoing through his stuff all the time. It's a bit of a struggle around these parts. It is, though. I moved my headset away too, so Avi, can you say something so I can make sure? Thank you so much, Lotus. I really appreciate it. Oh, is that why you're always logging in and out? I noticed that you log in and out sometimes. I'm like, what is he doing? No, but thank you guys. You guys came in clutch because I ruined that account. I'll make sure I'll come up with a different challenge to do on the other account since it does have 14 days of membership. And maybe I'll feature that one tomorrow. Okay, now that we have the membership, we can do everything inside of the dungeon.
Puppy and...
Oh my goodness, you look like Pennywise and it's fabulous. I'm actually pretty jealous. Okay, I have to step up my fashionscape game.
Gonna have to have that good damn fashion space.
We do. Okay, so it looks like Google Drive is still checking the video for my bada bread. So in a second, I'll have that up and I'll kind of narrate that when we're in the dungeon. Lotus, is this your main account? Your main account is not a Ironman. No. If you want to come in with us on group Ironman, feel free.
We still have to do the dungeon first.
I don't know, actually. So let's see.
Try. I'm at 30.
Farm party. You're on World 35. Avi's just like Hot Worlds.
We're gonna have to. We gotta be the members.
Why do you always go to the fight pits?
Because I'm
Later.
I'm a crier. Okay, so I have to download because this video is so long. It's about 20 minutes long because it's me cooking the thing. I probably could have clipped it down more, but I'm not a cooking channel. I'm a gaming channel, but I do want to start doing these in-game recipes very often. You're carrying items that you're not. Oh, I have a bronze dagger. Okay, we're just gonna drop that too because I technically shouldn't have that either. Oh, eventually too, I'm gonna have to like fix all of my layouts. Avi, what's your name?
Pasta Abby. Capital I, capital A. A relic of what could have been.
Well, I can change my.
Yeah, because isn't it free?
Oh wait, it says that you're offline or you have privacy mode enabled.
starts with it, I think.
Okay.
Did it work now?
I'm gonna try it.
Oh wait, we're not in the same world.
Didn't I just world hop to 35?
This says it's 249.
Okay. Just roll. Wait, but I just redeemed my stuff. Oh, I probably have to log out and log back in. Give me 1 second. Yeah.
It's okay. A little
that I have.
Yeah, my bad, guys. So usually I just get the 1 year, so I don't have to pay for anything else.
Hi, Fred.
Hi. Okay.
I like how for the men starts you off with feminine titles, and for the women starts you off with like masculine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because mine said Ironman and yours says Iron.
You serious? I didn't know that they did that. That's kind of great. Okay, so impasta avi. Oh, so it looks like so before we can do it together, Lotus, it looks like we do have to do the tutorial level.
We do. Well, I guess we best get going then.
Yes, because it looks like it forces us to the 1 level. Okay, so I'm going to run through this very first one, and like I said, we can only level inside the dungeons. I'm kind of excited for this one because I really like dungeons personally.
So difficult to choose what to do when
Oh, because because we don't have like a specialty. So like.
Oh wait, I don't have a.
Oh, do I want to focus on magic or combat really? So I think another special rule that we did discuss is that whatever we choose, we have to stick to it until it's maxed out. Are we doing that on these accounts, or is that for later on?
That was a whole separate thing.
Okay, so that's going to be a later on thing.
Yeah, that's not.
Okay, so I'm thinking, Avi, where are you going to start with? Archery?
Yeah, I'm gonna do archery, but I'm doing melee right now. Just to get a little bit of combat up, but I'm gonna do. Actually, no, I'm gonna do melee.
You said you're going to do melee?
Yeah.
So now this is my only question, because I swear that you can use the items that are on your tool belt in Daemonheim. Am I tweaking? So if we can only do stuff inside the dungeons, does that mean that we have to always make and carry our tools, or will that be an exception rule eventually?
And the tools you make in Daemonheim, it's a different tool belt. So you have a special tool belt for tools in Daemonheim.
I have to open my ability bar. Where's my ability bar?
I know it's so weird to change everything again.
What, like, how do I even... It's been forever. I gotta put my hotbar down there? Oh my god. Like...
It's been so long since we've had to make a new account.
Yeah, so... Okay. Eventually I'm gonna have to change it too so that oh my god, it's like locked and stuff. Okay, so when I'm not online, I'll set up my actual layout because it's like driving me nuts. Or once I get out of the tutorial, I might go ahead and set it up.
That might be a good idea.
Because it's not been set where it's like switching it automatically for when I have one. Okay, and this is how I usually die. So you guys saw how I started doing too much at the same time. So usually I start like opening up settings, or I'll walk away. Like right now I'm getting kind of hungry. It's just like gaming habits. You know, if you game a lot, like there's a lot of things that you do when you're gaming. That you're like, oh yeah, now I need my snack.
Like it's time.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to like stop for a second to set up my hot bars because I can't even do my attacks and stuff how I need to.
Bruh.
Well, even like eating my food, you know, because I
Oh,
have that
sure.
set as a hotkey as well. So I'm going to stop for a second so I can actually set up my layout how I like to have it. Because I'm missing like half the things that I usually have on the screen. But we got our first levels.
Woo!
Okay, so I'm gonna pick up these. I feel like I actually have to pick up the stuff here now. Right? I'm not tweaking.
No, not at all. Cause
We're gonna bury these bones. Okay, so and then there's certain things too that you can only get, so like bone crushers and stuff. Is that going to be something that we can discuss that later, like if we want to adjust so we can get those things? Because technically you can't get those in Dungeoneer either. Am I correct?
But you can't bring them. I don't get either.
You can put them on your tool belt eventually if you use if you level up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we can figure that one out later.
Okay, so I'm going to quickly set up my power bars and things like that because they tripping. They are. Oh, actually, I can just unlock everything. Alright. Oh, it already was unlocked. So why is my toolbar stuck over here? Okay, we're gonna... You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to move my toolbar. I haven't had this issue before. You see what I'm saying?
Did you
Okay.
add one of the extra ones? Because I know there's an option to add like 5.
Oh, maybe it is one of the extra ones. Okay, let's see.
I didn't have it.
Yeah, because I have... We're going to do that. Yeah, that's an additional one. So where's my regular action bar? Like, guys, what is this?
You can expand it.
No, oh.
The top, no, the top.
Okay, here.
Well, more than that, you see above your summoning bar? Your summoning bar on your hotbar.
Oh,
top
okay,
right.
there it is. I see it now. Thank you. I just want to move everything down though. So this is stuff that I haven't had to do in a long time. So I'm definitely bewildered right now doing that. Oh, that's true. I feel like elite dungeons should be included, honestly.
Is that like
Because that is considered dungeoneering, because you get dungeoneering skill experience from that.
I never even considered that. I think we
We've
should.
never made it that far, but I feel like if it's accessible from Daemonheim, or if it's considered a dungeon in any sense, we should be able to do it. So, Shadow Reef, here I come. Oh god.
We're gonna have to do a lot of dungeons just to get the XP to
Mm-hmm.
even do the Shadow Reef grid. Wait, but how are we gonna do the gear?
What you mean?
How are we gonna get the gear to do the elite dungeons?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we didn't think about when we said we were going to do this.
I wonder if you can get armor, like you can get weapons.
Okay, so I'm gonna make that into my defense bar. And then right here, I actually like to have like that square layout kind of thing going on. If I can get it to do it. They out here tripping on this bar. Okay, I'll just put it above. Okay, so this one I'm gonna have on my first preset. And I'm gonna add on. So sorry, this is gonna take a second. I'm pretty sure if anybody's sitting here, usually you guys watch people have to do this kind of stuff anyways.
It's like the most important part.
Yeah, I forgot how much time I even took to do this part. Action bar binding. Okay. Switch action bar, yes. Any melee style. Action bar 2, that should be, I think, archery, yeah. Oh, I don't have the... So, any range style? Wait, that don't make sense. So, only action bar 3 you can do range? Wait, hold up. So, they have it set up where action bars 3 and 4 are ranged. But I think you should be able to change that. Am I tweaking?
That's weird.
Action bar binding. Well, I want the binding to work, but yeah, it looks like 3 and 4, which is funny because the default is that they have 1, 2, and 3 set up as melee, archery, and the magic. So I'm going to have to switch some of my bars around eventually. But that's okay because I shouldn't have to do a lot of switching just yet. Okay, so the only other thing I want to add my extra keys on here. So usually I have like the extra keys going all the way down the bar, but we'll do that later. So let me go back to reset 1. I'm going to throw some of my defense skills at the top so I have that ready to go. Oh, I actually, like, you don't have that many defense skills at the beginning, though. I forgot. So...
It's kind of wild. So rude, too.
But I'll drop all these bad boys up in here. I don't have a shield, so it's not like I can really use these just yet. But I'll still put them all on here. A lot of these I can't even use yet. Okay, I'll still put them all on here, like I said. I'm just realizing how weak I am. So usually I also have the keys Q and E on my bar, but I'm gonna wait till I'm out of the dungeon to finish setting everything up. It really is like playing a new game. I'm not gonna lie.
Right?
I need to start keeping my lipsticks over here because my red lipstick wore off already. So it was like drinking water and stuff. Yeah, I definitely need to get my Q and E keys set back up because that's super far from where I usually have my hand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just really messed up right now because I'm trying to figure out how we can even get armor on the outside world to do the elite dungeons.
Yeah, something that we didn't really think about.
I honestly forgot about the elite dungeons.
Yeah, there might have to be like some kind of exception that we come up with eventually. But I think right now we're gonna be stuck in these dungeons anyways for a while until we get at least level 50 to start doing any kind of bossing or elite dungeoneering.
I'm gonna have to take it every
Because
day.
I feel like what's going to need to happen is that we either are able to do Slayer or bossing in order to get higher level gear. That's the only solution I see. Um, just because additionally we don't get certain ores in order to make higher level gear too if we're only in the dungeons.
You could do Slayer only. Like, and that's how it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna trade our gear.
So would that be just regular basic Slayer, or would that also include like Reaper challenges?
Slayer from so
Your backpack's almost full. I know, I'm a hoarder. Don't worry about it.
we could probably do
They're like,
Dungeoneer
you can put your stuff in the bank. I was like, yeah, and proceeds to buy all the bank space because there's not enough space. You're about to enter the boss room. Okay, so here we go, the first boss. I'm just gonna go for
do it.
definitely it's not like an optimal loadout that I have down there too. Well, not that I can even use half my skills. I'm over it like my life's ending as we know it. No, this is not going to be bad at all. It's just a tutorial.
Not this boss.
What did you end up getting for the tutorial, boss?
But we have to go through all the complexities.
Are you serious? Okay.
Yeah. The first one I got the frost web, and then this one I got the glutinous behemoth.
Okay. Bruh, I miss like just one hitting some of these.
Oh yeah, the later stages will like destroy everything.
Yeah. And my weapons are so weak. I probably should have started making better weapons while I was going through here.
You don't even.
But I didn't see that many resources.
Because the first one is combat only,
Okay.
and the second one is only like fishing. Or not even.
Can we do the Chronicles as well? I forgot that's a thing.
Anything like.
On my other account, I've almost finished every quest. I almost have my first quest completionist cape. I'm super hype about that. Okay. Wait, but I don't know if this stuff goes with me or not, so I'll bind it real quick. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with melee as well. Just because I feel like it's going to be the easiest thing to level up early on. And then, shoot, I'll just bind the battle axe, I guess. Like, what am I supposed to do with my life? Water staff. Okay, I bind that. I'm just gonna bind everything that it lets me. And you know what? Fuck archery.
I'll be the archer, so don't worry.
I hate archery so much.
That's why I'll be the archer. Somebody.
Because someone is a heathen. Okay, that's all I can bind, so that's what I'm gonna take.
You must complete at least the easy Damon task. Dang, bro.
I can has time crab. Okay, so in a second, I'm about to get the Bada recipe up here. I'm going to kind of like narrate that while I'm finishing going through the tutorial. So don't mind if I'm working really hard to remember some things. But I'll be right back because I have to grab that recipe, or at least the measuring cups, because I remember exactly what the measurements were, because I'm going to be narrating it as we go. So BRB, guys.
Yeah, we'll be through this soon enough, and then we can get to the real stuff. Oh, let me make sure the music's going. But yeah, I think I like your idea of doing like the Slayer only to get the stuff outside. Oh, you're fine. You know, honestly, babe, the Slayer would really actually work because we can only do our life skills in the dungeon, technically. So, Slayer. Yeah. Because if you think about it, the Slayer stuff, we're gonna have to do our first Slayer task with our fists. So, yeah, it's perfect. Was it? Well.
Okay, what's up, guys? I'm coming right back in, jumping right back in. I'm going to turn down this music just a little bit in the background because I will be getting the video up and going. And I will just be placing it over in the corner, so it's not going to be super big in any of y'all's face or anything. But let's jump right back into this grind. Not even a grind. It's not a grind. I'm super excited for this. I have so much stuff open. I do though. Like I'm realizing as I'm trying to get certain things going, I'm like, oh my god, I got all this crap going in the background. Like, what am I doing? Okay, I think I closed out most of the extra stuff. I'm going to open up this file. Okay, so I am on the second part of the dungeon. I'm going to have this over in the corner like I said. It's just going to take 1 second. It's my first time doing this kind of stream. So just bear with me as I get it open up in the corner. So what I did was made the bada recipe as it is written in the Gnome cooking book, or in Gian's diary, I think it's called. And I used that recipe, but I also did some of my own online research to make sure I was making the correct thing when I did this. So I'm gonna have that running probably over, I'm sorry, my camera's flipped, over in this corner up in the top, probably covering up the mini map where nobody will really miss seeing that. I'll probably have it running over there. Oh my goodness, I see all my teaching videos is the first thing that pops up. Oh my god. Oh, it was rough, guys. It's a rough world out here. Thank you guys for my patience. As I learn cooler stuff, I can make things more entertaining, and the more patient you guys are with me when I set up new stuff, the better I can make it. So I just want to make sure it's the best that I can make it for you.
Okay.
Shut up. I don't think it's kindness. I just like sharing. And the things that make me have fun is pretty much what I do on this channel. I have a lot of fun doing a lot of random stuff, so that's mainly what I share. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm just getting this set up over here in the corner for you guys. I could have had it in the other mode so that it didn't block anything, but y'all know what's up. Boop, 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 boop. Shrinking down. Okay, so I'm gonna have that kind of like running over in this corner. While I do everything, let me make sure it's capturing the correct display, and I'll narrate exactly the steps that I took in here. So it was a very simple recipe. For equad leaves, I used basil, I used mozzarella for my cheese, and then I made the bread completely from scratch. Complete from scratch. It's the first time I ever made like legit bread, so I actually had quite a bit of fun doing this recipe. Personally, I'll make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right in. The first things that you're gonna see me using are my flour and the yeast, and also water, and I'm going to make something that's called a biga. I think that I pronounced that right. Let me know if I didn't. But that's pretty much the base that you need, and I let that sit for about 10 minutes. But I'll narrate as we go, and we'll keep on going, and we'll see if my brain explodes. So right now I was pouring into my flour, into the water that I was going to use. It was about 1.5 cups of flour, and it was also, I think it was 1/2 cup of water is what I used at the beginning. It's like some ASMR stuff right here. Oh, so it does look like I do in the tutorial start with all the gear, so that's good to know. I did use, I think, 1/4 teaspoon of yeast, and I let that sit for 10 minutes right before I oiled the bowl, so you guys will get to see that in just a second. No, I do not need anything from you. My brain is just exploding because I'm doing too much, as usual. Okay, there's my key. So there I am, kind of like adding that water. I'm stirring it in with the yeast, and what's going to happen is that I'm going to let that yeast sit with the water, so it can begin kind of like activating. Basically, it's the stage where I activate the yeast. For the bada bread, actually this bada bread is banging. And I'll show you guys the loaf that I have left over. But that's pretty much what the biga looks like. And like I said, let me know if I'm not saying something right. I kind of look at stuff and I say it phonetically, so sometimes I don't say it completely right, but I know what it is. A lot of things that people say in American English is wrong. So, and I'm gonna let that go for 10 minutes while I oil the bowl. So you enjoy me oiling the bowl, I guess. Slapping that big boy up. Oh my god, I clicked too far. Ooh, that actually made my brain feel kind of good with the oil. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't stunning.
I just realized I had like 80 fish that I didn't cook. I'm a failure.
Dang, they going hard on this song. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just rubbing oil on that bitch. So what you want to do before you use that bowl, so why I'm oiling that bowl is because eventually the dough is going to go in there for the rising process. So you want to really make sure that that bowl is really well oiled so nothing is sticking where. Right now I'm about to come back and make the dough. It's been about 10 minutes. I'm just gonna jump into that. That's what the biga looks like at this stage. Nothing really super cool happening. It looks kind of like foamy to me, kind of bubbly. So dang. This song is legit. They had some feelings about this. I'm dropping any of the extra stuff that I have on me right now. It'll still be here. That's one of the things that I like about Dungeoneering. So right now what I'm doing is that I'm slowly adding both water and the flour into the bowl to make the dough, if you're looking up there. I honestly, at this point, the recipe went out the window for me because I was looking at the consistency of the dough. So when you're making ciabatta bread, or ciabatta, whichever way you pronounce it, you really want that dough to be like very heavy and wet because it's going to help later on with making those air pockets that are very unique to ciabatta bread. And I believe in the recipe, that's exactly how it's made in Gian's cooking diary. Let me know if it's wrong because I'm not looking at it right now. But like I said, the recipe kind of went out the window when I realized like, oh, my dough is dry as hell. And I really needed some more water, so I left for a second when it got some extra water that I didn't intend on adding, and kind of just mixed that in until I got like a super heavy and wet sticky dough. So I'm just going to keep on mixing in that dough together and that water. Avi, did you finish all the tutorial yet?
Yeah, I'm only on 4.
God, I forgot how long it even was.
Right.
Okay, so I'm actually about to go back. Oh, well, I can just teleport. Isn't okay? I was like, isn't that going to let me teleport back? What I should have done is like, I'm actually going to chop this down because remembering that the only way that I can level up is in here. I was like, I need to chop down that tree. So right now what I'm doing is just really making sure that that water, the oil, and the flours mix really well together. As you can see, it's like kind of like this wet, clumpy dough. And it's like it's very sticky. So you'll notice like at some point in this video, I have forgot to, oh my goodness, I think I hear myself echoing a little bit. I'm gonna adjust it. But at some point in the video, you see my hand is like over in the bowl and it's super sticky. It's getting stuck to my hands because I forgot to flour my fingers. But you know, that happens. That happens. This was actually really fun process. I love cooking and baking, but this was the first time that I made bread from complete scratch. It was really enjoyable. It's kind of like playing with Play-Doh, honestly. So I'm just still kind of mixing that, and like I said, you can see on my fingers it got stuck because I forgot to flour my hands, because in the past I make cookies a lot and things like that, and usually that doesn't stick to my hands. Just like I said, the first time that I made this, so it was a very wet and heavy dough. Now what I'm going to do is transfer that dough over into my oiled bowl. And get that mixed in well together. At first I tried to get it out with my hands and I was like, I'm a fucking idiot. So I went back and pretty much I had to use a spoon to get it out. And now what I'm going to do is cover that with a damp towel. So I did do this on like an accelerated schedule. So I did this within 12-ish hours rather than 24 hours that you're supposed to let it sit. So one of the things that you can do if you're trying to get your bread to rise really quickly is put a damp towel over it and sit it on top of a warm stove. And that would get your dough to really rise really quickly. And right now I'm going to turn my music back on because it did turn off. But I'm going to turn my RuneScape music back on for now. So what I'm doing here is that I'm adding a little bit more yeast. So I'm going to be getting some more yeast ready. I think it was like 1/8 a teaspoon, so it's not nearly as much as I used the first time. And a little bit of flour and water is what I'm going to be adding. And I'm going to try to focus on this Icy Bones. I don't remember him being super hard in the tutorial, but you know.
I was going to say, you never know at this point.
Right? Okay, so I'm just going to stir that together, and eventually I'm going to go get the dough that I was letting rise for a little bit, and that's going to get mixed in with this other liquid that I was preparing with the flour. So that's going to sit for 10 minutes with the yeast so that it can activate. So now that that's kind of like activated with the flour, I'm going to, ooh, level 5 attack. I'm going to slowly start adding a little bit more flour, and I'm eventually going to put the dough into it to get that next layer, I guess, level of activation with the yeast. Because one of the cool things with ciabatta bread is that there's a lot of air pockets in it, and so this layering process kind of adds to that. So now that my dough has risen, risen from the grave, I'm going to be mixing that into this yeast flour mixture that I made. Thank you, Lotus. That part of the video actually made my brain happy too. I don't know, the dough is just so fluffy. It's like moon sand or Play-Doh, so I like it. Did I make it through the tutorial? No, I'm still going. Oh my god, sticking a needle in my eye.
I think it's complexity 6 is the highest one.
You said complexity 6.
I think we could.
So you literally go through like about half of it before you can even do it with someone, basically.
Yeah. I think we can do 3 together though.
Mm-hmm.
So once you get to complexity 3, I think we can try it.
Yes. So now if you want to continue looking, I'm now mixing this together with that liquid mixture, and I'm slowly adding in more water and more flour. Literally, with this bread, y'all, it's just flour and water. That's why in RuneScape, like all those times that I had those questions, like I swear that when I make dough, I put all these other things in. No, it's literally just flour, water, and yeast. That's literally what I used the entire time. So, like, the kind of bread that exists in the world of Galenor is not, like, super, like, complex. Honestly, I would dare say it's not the most tasty. It's delicious if made correctly, but it is not the most complex tasting bread ever. It literally is just water, flour, and yeast. And that's why it works so well. Bruh, why am I fighting with my fist? Come on, girl, get it together. Get it together. So that's kind of like what the dough looks like right now after a little bit of kneading. And once again, you're going to transfer that to another bowl of oil for another rising process after you folded it. When you've done the folding process, you fold it in about 8 times. You want to rotate that bowl and fold it over each time while you're doing that. So I've already done that at this point. I'm putting it in here so it can rise. And I'm going to rotate and I believe fold it again. That's what I did. Can I get this? Can I mine this?
It is so dirty. I thought at complexity 4 it gives you the group gate stone. And I was like, oh cool, that means we can go together. I left. I can't.
So now that it's risen, I'm going to begin that folding process that I was talking about. Yeah, this is honestly a long-ass tutorial, but I'm getting decent levels. I'm going to actually plot my skills thing over here so I can see what's happening while I'm going. But we're making decent levels, honestly, after this. I forgot what it felt like to be at the beginning of the game.
Right.
Because you get levels like that, like straight out the pocket, man. Right? So we're almost to the point where we can Dungeoneer together. But if you're looking at my butter bread recipe, right now I folded it 8 times and rotated it. And now I'm going to recover that bowl and let it sit again for, I believe it was like another hour actually. This is a really long recipe, guys. Like RuneScape be tripping. Like when y'all think that RuneScape is taking too long, it actually is really short in comparison of what you actually have to do to make certain things. So now that I've let it risen, he have risen from the grave. Oh, you need level 80, cries. So I'm going to do that folding process one more time. And the reason that you fold so often in this recipe is that you want to get those little air pockets for the bada bread. That really makes it into a bada bread. I think in Gian's diary, you kind of fold it and then let it sit, but you really want to make sure that the folds, I'm sorry, I hit my mic. You really want to make sure the folds are super big so that you get enough air pockets, but don't over knead it when you're making it. So I'm just going to recover that. In a second, y'all gonna watch me be ratchet and just pour flour on my table. Yes. I was lazy. Usually I use my cutting board if I do this. But at this point, I've been working on this bread for 8 hours. Oh, let me actually check real quick. I can't remember. I've made it before on my main account. I know that you at least need to be at the gnome village to make it. But let me pull it up. Fruit Blast. Okay, let me go down here. This is not. Maybe it's under cheese and tomato, not tomato and cheese. Cheese and tomato bada. You make that at level 29. But I do believe that not only do you need members, but you need members because you need access to the gnome village in order to make the recipe. And when you're there from Hudo, you can get Jian's cooking diary from him, and that has like some of the recipes in there, but it's not fully fleshed out. So it took me a second to realize that bada bread was ciabatta bread, for instance, when I wanted to double check the recipe that was written in there. Because of course it doesn't have exact measurements and stuff. Level 29 cooking, so it's actually pretty early on. I'm going to be making some other things like toad crunchies and stuff eventually, which I'm kind of excited for. Can I chop this actually? I'm gonna go back in here and collect some of the stuff.
I just figured out an exception we're gonna have to make.
What?
We're gonna have to do the druid's ritual for Herblore.
Oh, because we can't level, so anything. Okay, we'll have to come up with a comprehensive list for tomorrow. That way, when I stream the challenge, I can just put it all down in stone, and that way no one's like, you cheated. Oh. Right. I remember when I was younger, my grandmother actually would eat toad legs. Like, a lot of my family was from the South for apparent reasons. So, she would eat toe legs. I had a great aunt that would eat pig ears and stuff. But you know. I think I've tried the toe legs. It tastes like chicken. I never tried the pig ears. Oh, so right now I've kind of like kneaded it and folded it in half, kind of like a booklet. And what I'm going to do now is cover it with a towel, and it sits for another 30 minutes before I'm going to then place it on a tray and put it in the oven. So it bakes in the oven for only about 30 to 45 minutes. And I believe it was at 400. It is at a high temperature though. It's at like 475 degrees Fahrenheit. 475 degrees Fahrenheit, in case y'all had questions about that part too. And like I said, I was kind of ratchet. I just took a bunch of flour and dumped it on my table. My table was clean, so don't worry. And plus, only people in my household ate it, so it doesn't really matter. I didn't serve it to someone at a restaurant. Oh god, I freaked out for a second. I don't know why I thought I died, and I sat here just now. So there are my babies fresh out the oven. Look at them. Oh my god. So that has to then sit for about 20 minutes. But I pre-cut my tomatoes, my mozzarella, and my equa leaves was my basil. This is actually, even though it takes a lot of time, it's a really simple recipe, guys. It just takes a lot of time to do because you can't just like mix it together and let it sit. You have to actually progressively check on it. But if you're like, for instance, if you're out of money or you don't want to leave out to make anything, I would definitely do this recipe. Like if I was sitting up in the house bored, didn't have money to do anything else, I would do this. Because you need flour, water, yeast. That's all. I think the yeast only cost me like $4, I want to say. And I still have the whole container because as you guys saw, it was only like a tablespoon that I used. But, oh my goodness, it's making me kind of hungry. I need better knives too. That's why I'm cutting it all janky. Not me burying bones. This is why I die all the time. Because you guys just saw me bury like 5 bones.
In the middle of the boss fight?
Yep. I sure did.
You're insane.
When people are like, that's not the optimal way to play, I'm like, yeah, I know. I just kind of play shit.
Now the chicken's killing you.
So that is pretty much what that finished product was looking like. Fresh basil leaf, fresh mozzarella, fresh tomato, and I'm just going to prepare that. There's one step that I did forget to do though. Okay, and I'm ashamed. So I was supposed to put the salt in the actual dough, so I ended up having to put my salt on top, which, you know, is fine. It's kind of like Olive Garden. I think they sprinkle all their salt on top, so it's not that big of a deal. So I kind of like covered it with olive oil. I covered it with salt, and then I prepared my meal. But y'all, that's it. That's the finished product. And that is my cheese and tomato bata bread. And just as a reminder, equat leaves or basil. They were basil. Yes. It definitely does taste like chicken lotus. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I'm going to be doing some more, like I said, in the future. So next weekend, I'm going to feature another one. In the second here, once I get out the tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to make a blueberry special. So if you do not know, that is a gnome cocktail. And I believe you need it for quite a few quests. You even need like I think there's a couple quests where you can sub in a pre-made one. And the pre-made ones, I think that you purchase directly from someone in Gnome Village, but I'm not too sure. Yes, yes, yes. Let me know if I'm lagging super far behind too. So we're going to make it up out this joint finally. I'm at complexity level 4. Is this the last part of the tutorial, Avi?
No, there's 5 and 6. I think at 6 we can do it together.
Okay.
So I think you have to get through 4 and 5.
Okay. So the together part might have to be tomorrow then.
Most likely. That'll be fine too, because then we can come up with all the rules and stuff.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of rules that we didn't think about, honestly, when we came up with the idea for the stream. It happens.
What happens when you come up with ideas at 1 in the morning?
Oh yeah.
But no, I think we're on to something. Oh, I gotta pick up these bones. What am I doing?
Oh, I'm punching him again.
Oh man. We just gung ho ready to.
Well, it switched my hotbar too, so.
I like how I'm getting like tier 9.
I'm starving, honestly.
Yeah, I am
So,
hungry.
like, I'm going to probably finish this level.
Wow.
Are you serious? Stop. I think I've gotten a blueberry special as a drop before.
That's very nice.
See, into this moment, I didn't know that my feelings needed to be hurt, and now I do. Because I've definitely gotten, like, I think I've gotten at least 1 to 2 blueberry special drops. I don't know if it was on the same account, but I remember I had one, not because I made it, but I saved it. I was like, oh, I have a blueberry special. I don't know what this is for. Ooh, I leveled up mining. This is the fastest I've ever leveled up mining because I hate doing it. I don't hate doing it, but you know. There's other things I'd rather do with my time.
Mining or archery?
Archery I hate more than anything, except for wood cutting. Wood cutting sucks.
Yeah, I've done enough.
GG. Now that I know, I'm gonna like, I swear. I know I was like reading on Reddit. Somebody recently got the Hazelmill signet as a drop. And I don't remember what they were doing. I think the Saren, they got it from the Saren spirit. I didn't even know that you could do that. Oh.
70
I'm just happy that a lot of stuff stacks.
That is.
I don't need any more food though, Heike.
It surprisingly sells for a lot more money than I thought it would.
What, the food?
Yeah.
Or you get so much of it. Probably helps balance a little bit.
We're gonna have to use.
Yes,
once
yes,
we
yeah.
Get into it, we're gonna have a lot of money.
Yeah. So like I said, to cap off my stream today, I'm going to show you guys how to make the Blurberry special. I'm going to do that really quickly at the end. But I'm kind of hype, and I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. First and foremost, like if you're in the States, happy Memorial Day weekend. If you're not, happy weekend. I just like celebrating weekends. So it doesn't really make me a difference. I'm kind of just mining the stuff and not using it, but I guess that's kind of the point of this quest. I mean, this quest, of this challenge.
Just level up as much as possible. Oh, I forgot you can.
Level 4.
Woo. Congrats.
Go ahead, continue, Avi.
I forgot you could grow the potatoes and you could put the fish on the potatoes.
That sounds delicious.
So hungry. We're gonna stop talking about food.
I am hungry, but it's gonna have to wait.
I get that Blairberry special.
Purple corner key. Yay. Okay, I do believe that's going to be all the way back at the start, so I'm just going to teleport there. And like I said, after this level, I'm going to show you guys how to make the Blurberry special. I'm super excited because I do have ice cubes in the shape of Karamjan pineapples. So I'm super hyped. I did not get my special glass like I wanted to, but you know, we got future streams. We got more time.
Oh man. The pineapple are the coolest.
They're super cute. Yeah, they're super cute. I will show you in just a couple seconds.
double punch.
Looks like it's lagging a little for me.
Yeah, it was just a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. So he is dead. I'm going to go ahead and get us switched over really quickly, and we're going to finish off today's stream with a Blurberry special. So I will be right back. Let's actually, before I go and get set up for my Blurberry special, let us finish this part. Are you sure you want to read? Yes, and don't ask me again. Well, actually, let's leave the dungeon for now. Yes, leave it permanently, and hopefully I can still finish the tutorial after this. Cool. So I am up to, so these are my levels. I literally just made this account, what, 2 hours ago? These are my levels right now. They still fucking suck, but you know, we here. We here. We out here, boy. So I'm going to, like I said, go grab the things that I need to make my Blurberry special, and I shall be right back to y'all right now. Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm coming right back. I am ending stream, but I will be showing you guys how to make my blueberry special straight from the game. Additionally, if you wanted to, earlier on, I did show my tomato and cheese bata recipe while I was going through the tutorial levels for my Dungeoneering account. Tomorrow, I will be continuing my Dungeoneering account. It's just right now I really want to finish bopping out those tutorial levels, and I also had to come up with some of my other rules that I didn't really think about because there's some things that we can't get inside of Dungeoneering. So we might allow things like Slayer or bossing to occur. That way we're able to get the things that we need in order to eventually do elite dungeons. But without further ado, I'm going to jump in my blueberry special. I do have all my fruit already rinsed off, and I was telling you guys about my pineapple ice cubes, my Karamjan pineapple ice cubes. They are cute little ice cubes in the shape of pineapples. I'll show it a little bit closer up, but I'm just going to be popping them out of here right now before I start mixing everything. Now, what you're going to want, if you are going to make your own blueberry special, you're going to want one kind of vodka, you'll want one gin and one brandy. You'll also want to have, I'll show you guys the fruit right now. It almost fell out my bag. You want at least one lemon and one grapefruit. So here's my lemon, and like I said, everything is already pre-ripped. One thing that I am missing right now is the equa leaves, but the leaf that is the closest to what you usually have inside of a RuneScape is actually closer to a basil leaf than is a mint leaf. So for me personally, I'm gonna leave it out because I think it's I feel like mint would have been good in this drink, not equa leaf. Now I do think that that the basil leaf is just a stand-in for any other kind of herb that you might put inside of your drink. So usually like mint for like mojitos and things like that. So that's what I'm assuming, that equa leaf is just a stand-in for any kind of herb that you can get. But like I said, I'm going to just go ahead and jump in, and I'm going to get my drink going. So like I said, it's going to be one thing of gin, it's going to be one of brandy and one of vodka. And usually I don't like mixed drinks a whole bunch, but I did want to try this drink from out here. So I'm going to start with putting my little ice cubes, and I'll show you guys the little ice cube so you guys can appreciate it. It's a little pineapple. You see that? I'm trying not to drop it. It's an itty bitty Karamjan pineapple. It makes me so happy. So I'm going to just put half of my ice cubes in here for one of the drinks. I'm going to be using my shot glass to kind of like measure this out. Leave the other half. Okay, so I'm going to start with putting one in. It's going to be one shot of a brandy. And it's going to be one shot of a vodka for my blueberry special. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I do have as my juice, I did have orange juice, but I feel like blueberry lemonade would probably fit a little bit better for a blueberry special, personally. So I'm going to cut my lemon in half. Actually, I'm going to roll it a little bit so that when I go to juice it, it's not super duper hard. Yeah, right? I thought it would have blueberries in, which is why I got like the blueberry lemonade, but actually it doesn't have blueberries in. I'm gonna, oh, I almost tripped over my cat. I'm sorry, kitty cat. I'm I'm trying to like control stuff from my computer at the same time, so just bear with me. Like I said, we're a small team. Small team of two. Yeah, you would think that it had blueberries in it. It doesn't. But are there blueberries in RuneScape at all?
Just grapes.
Yeah, there's grapes, there's red berries, there's those white berries that you can get.
What's cadaver berries?
Cadaver berries are the red ones. You have grapes, and then there's a white berry that you can get as well. But there's not a whole bunch. You would think that there would be more, but can you get strawberries? I don't know. Oh, I have my phone over here. Durr. It's like I can't read anything. But I can I can check it from here. I gotta wait for it to refresh though. Yes. Next time, I feel like for the holidays, I feel like cadaver berries are really close to cranberries. So that might be a really good one for the holidays. So I'm just going to juice 1/2 of my lemon in here. And it's actually like my ice is already melting. I need to hurry up. I might have to put the last of my Karamjan berries in here. I said my Karamjan berries. My Karamjan pineapples. My little ice cubes. I meant to make some more, but I think I only put 1/2 in here. So here's my orange. I think I said grapefruit earlier. It's actually an orange. Sorry, I'm struggle bus. It's getting late. Plus, I meant to make this drink last week, so I kind of saved everything. So I kind of forgot. So I'm gonna juice 1/2 of my orange. And now the rest I'm going to top off with my lemonade. I am going to put some more of my little ice cubes over in here because they are melting pretty fast. Probably because there's a lot of alcohol in there. That's why, which quest is it? It's the one where you're in Kildegrim and you have the one gnome that's like a drunkard. Isn't he like drinking it? Like I had to bring him a blueberry special so he spoke with me. Oh. That explains it all because this ice is just straight melting right now, y'all. It's straight melting. And guys, it's so hard to get one of these shakers where I live right now. Bruh, it was the last one that was left and it was like $15. Like what for a cup? Usually I don't make legit drinks, so this is kind of dope. Usually I have like wine or shots. That's usually what I have if I drink. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna bring this a little bit closer as I pour it out, so you guys can kind of get to see what's going on in this goodness. So I'm just gonna be pouring that out in here. I know I could have used my lid. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my straws really quickly, which I thought I had out on my shelf. Yes, I do. Ooh, let's use a pink one. Okay, so I'm coming over that way right now, and we shall begin ending the stream. So I really want to thank everybody that came by today. I had loads of fun. Tomorrow I'll have a better established list of, yes, a party tonight. Lotus, if you're still on, I might still be on RuneScape when I get off. I'm just going to be ending stream for right now. So, this is my lovely Blurberry special. It's not very Blurberry-ish, but I did follow most of the recipe that was in the Gnome cocktail book. And in the future, I will be showing more recipes from the game and more drinks from the game because it is also things that I like to do. I might even start doing some cosplay and makeup looks from the game as well because RuneScape is still something that I really enjoy. And I hope that I can continue sharing that with y'all. So like I said, cheers And I'm going to start ending the stream for tonight. If you enjoyed today's stream, if you have feedback or things that you would like to see, as always, make sure that you either message me personally or you leave it in chat. Right now, I don't have my suggestion box set up underneath because I'm still redoing a lot of my setup and things like that. But if there's ever anything that you guys want to give me feedback about, always reach out. Yes. So like I said, Lotus, I'll be on. Most likely, I just won't be streaming. So without further ado, y'all can catch me tomorrow around 7 p.m. Central as usual for a little bit more RuneScaping and a little bit more gaming. But I'll see you guys